Good morning, Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
Okay. 2024, officers inspection when assault in progress. Officer met with the complainant. Complainant and defendant had been dating for 10 months. Complainant and defendant were sitting in the complainant's car and got into an argument where the now defendant grabbed the complainant's phone and tried to leave the car, but complainant was able to get the phone back. While calling 911, the complainant felt defendant hit her on the forehead. Officer noted a red scratch on the complainant's forehead. And due to the injuries observed on the complainant on the upper portion of her right eyelid, right below her right eyebrow, the now defendant has been charged with assault family member.
Okay. Mr. Rodriguez, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Do we know if she wants to have contact with him?
Judge,
don't know.
no answer.
Until I know that she wants to have contact with you, Mr. Rodriguez, I'm ordering you not to have any contact with her. I'm also ordering you not to be in possession of any weapons. Don't violate these conditions, otherwise I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. Do you understand? A protective order was issued on the 11th of this month. Get to know it, because if you violate the protective order, the state can and will file a violation of a protective order, and that's the capital murder of misdemeanor. You understand? Okay.
I have a job that I have to do, and there's a restriction there from 7 to 7, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. I was wondering if that could be uplifted for work.
So you're telling me that the magistrate gave you a curfew?
Oh, it does look like 7 to 7 for curfew.
I wonder why. So this is what the magistrate, why? Motion for bond conditions and MOAP. DWI, April 10th, 2024 at 1943 hours, complaining witness, yada, yada, Martinez, defendant and complaining witness in a 10-month relationship. Complaining witness reports that there's recurring violence. This is not the first assault. In this instance, defendant and complaining witness were talking because defendant believed that complaining witness was cheating on him. They call suspected person, more arguing, fight over phone, etc. Complaining witness calls police. During call, defendant assaults complaining witness by striking her in the forehead. She felt pain from the impact. Officer was able to observe injuries, grant PR bond with conditions. Did they give you a GPS monitor? I guess that's my next question.
No, Judge. No EM or GPS.
I will take curfew off. I don't want any issues. Don't force my hand putting you in jail. You will not get another chance from me. This is the only warning that you're going to get. Do not have contact with this person. If she contacts you, don't answer the phone. If she texts you, do not reply. If she comes to your house, don't answer the door. It's your butt that's going to go into jail if something happens. You understand? Don't make me regret this. All right. Tell me, what are you going to do about a lawyer?
I was wondering if I could get a counterpoint lawyer.
Do you work, you said? What do you do for a living?
I need a, sorry.
What do you do for a living?
I work for a transportation company, Secure Freight.
And how much money do you make a month?
After child support and everything, about $1,500.
You pay child support?
Yes.
How much do you pay?
About 1,000 more.
Fantastic. I love it that you pay child support, and I'll every day give you a lawyer. Good job for doing it. They need money, and I'm glad that you do it. No, you know what? I already have one on file. Good job. Keep up the good work. That's wonderful. So will you reach out to the MAC for Mr. Rodriguez, please? And then, so what's going to happen now is I'm going to have you go to Ramona, sign a reset. After that, I'm going to have you take your seat in the jury box while I get your bond conditions. I'm gonna have you sign it and then I'll have you talk to a lawyer here momentarily. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions, okay?
Thanks.
And you're going to, take the curfew off?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it is. Thanks, Estrada,
Good morning, Judge. Hi, good morning, thank you.
Estrada, come on,
Thanks.
Tell me when you're ready, Dave.
todo en español, tiene que practicar todo en
Yes,
español,
Judge.
tiene que todo
Hold on,
hacer
let me-
todo.
Are you Mr. Estrada Camargo?
El señor Estrada Marco, yes,
Sir, you were charged with theft.
acusado de robo.
You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine.
Caso que está-
We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer,
y no puede
a
tener-
lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
On March 19th,
Hmm?
this defendant walked into Best Buy
Usted entró a Best Buy
and concealed and stole headphones
y, ¿cómo se llama? Se robó y lo compró
worth $179.
$120.
He was seen on video
Eso fue
and
visto
was
en
tracked down
video,
with his vehicle registered to his
el
wife.
vehículo registrado con su esposa.
With an interview, he returned the
En la
headphones,
entrevista le dijeron que tenía
also admitting he had
razón,
taken them,
que tenía admitido que usted
and
los
the
había
officer
robado,
identified the now defendant from the video.
Lo identificaron a usted después por el video, lo identificaron.
Mr. Estrada, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Tell me, are you a United States citizen?
¿Es americano? No.
Are you in this country with or without permission?
Está en este país con permiso o sin permiso.
Estoy tramitando la residencia.
I'm trying to get my residency.
Are you in this country with or without permission?
Solo sin permiso.
Sin permiso.
Without permiso.
Do you know what happens if you go to jail?
¿Sabes lo que pasa si vas a la cárcel, verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
What happens?
No.
Deportación, me imagino.
Deportation.
Right.
Right.
The problem is that you will sit in custody for about 9 months, waiting for a hearing to determine whether they're going to deport you or not.
Reportar
You languish in jail for an extremely long time, and that's after
en la cárcel.
this case is over and done with. So you could potentially be in jail for darn close to a year.
Hasta un año en la cárcel.
Do you understand?
¿Entiendes?
Immigration sweeps the jail on a daily basis. I am now ordering you not to go back to any Best Buy.
Ordenar
I'm
que
ordering you
no-
not to pick up any new cases. And I'm ordering you to come to court. If you fail to do these things, I'm going to put you in jail. And if you're unlucky enough, you're going to be there for an extremely long time.
Tanto tiempo.
I'm not asking much.
Estoy esperando mucho.
I'm asking you to stay out of trouble, come back to court. You understand?
¿Entiendes? ¿Entiendes? Yes.
What do you do for a living? What do you do for a living?
¿De qué trabajas tú? ¿De qué vives?
Contratista.
Contrato.
How much money do you make a month?
¿Cuánto haces para pagar el mes?
12,000, 10,000, depende.
¿Cuánto?
12,000 o 10,000.
10,000 o 12,000, depende.
A month? You make how much?
10,000.
You make 10,000?
10,000 al mes, es eso, a 12,000, yes.
You sure about that?
Seguro, ¿ah?
Sí, por
Because I'm going to quit my job if that's the case.
Yes, because of the job I have.
Sorry?
Because of the job I have to make it so much.
We're going to give you time to hire a lawyer.
Más tiempo.
Mr. Estrada, when you come back, please have a lawyer.
Que regreses con tu abogado.
Don't pick up any new cases. Otherwise, you might be extremely unlucky the next time you go to jail. You understand? For now, I'm gonna have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, I'm gonna have you take a seat in the jury box while I get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it, and after that, you'll be free to go.
Para
Okay, Chad.
contestarle de tu fianza, ¿ok?
Please.
Right this way. Judge, are you ready for the next arraignment?
Yeah, Do you mind filing that note going to Best Buy, please?
No contact this Judge.
Yeah, Best Buy and no new cases.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Victoria, who's it? Speak. Got it. Good morning, Ms. Spears. Ma'am, you're charged with theft. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, ma'am.
On April 10, 2024, officers were working at the Walmart where they observed the now defendant using the self-checkout machine who skipped scanning items by using a cheaper item to scan and placing a high dollar item into grocery bags. She passed all point of sales and exited the building with unpaid items totaling $123.97, which she was detained by the officer.
Okay. Ms. Spears, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to go back to any Walmart. Do you understand? If you violate this condition, I'll put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds, ma'am. What do you do for a living?
I work at a hospital,
What do you do for the hospital?
transport.
How much money do you make a month? Can you afford a lawyer, ma'am?
I'll try.
Okay, let's do that. If you have any issues, just come back to me and we can talk. Do you have any children? How many you got?
3.
Oof. You get support for the kids? Okay. If you have any issues whatsoever, come back to me. We can talk about an appointed lawyer. For now, I'm gonna have you go to Victoria, sign a reset THA. I'm gonna then have you take a seat in the jury box while I get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it and then you'll be free to go. No new cases, ma'am. All right? Please.
This one, Judge?
Yeah, no Walmart, please. No.
Okay, I have a court management. He was supposed to come last week, but they weren't supposed to be here, so he came today. Basically, he's testing positive for marijuana. He is enrolled in SOP though. So the probation officer wants to extend him for 6 months so he can complete SOP and IOP. 0315 97.
Mr. Cruz, come up. I'm not happy with you. Do you want to go to jail? You're begging for it. You're begging for jail. You're on probation. All I asked you to do was no drugs, no alcohol, and have the device. All you're doing is smoking dope and you're skipping your device.
I have something to tell you. I take full accountability of that. Me hanging around with wrong people. And the device, like, I just had a baby. Like, I'm not trying to put that in excuse. I know it's my fault not going, but life is really catching up to me. I'm not the same person I came here as when you first met me. I went in there and everything changed. I came out. I've been trying to get everything straight. And
Really?
I'm trying. But
You tested positive for dope last month.
yes, yeah, I understand. That's my fault. Hanging around the wrong people.
I go test you right now, what's gonna happen?
The same.
He goes with you. I'm keeping you. No, that's it. How many chances you want? 15? Goes with you. Don't send him down, please. Hey. Ready?
I've got a bond violation, Juan Delgado Ortiz.
Is it an Ortiz?
What's the name?
This is the bond violation that Don
Delgado
Lee.
Ortiz.
Okay, Juan Delgado
I think
Ortiz.
there's another, yes, that's.
There's a BBR, it was filed yesterday.
What was the last name, Ralph?
The last name on it was Delgado Ortiz.
Okay,
Got two last names.
that's it.
He is telling to install a device. Did he get it?
Ooh. Mr. Ortiz, come up. Delgado,
I think he installed it.
Did he
get
get it?
ready. Get ready. You were supposed to have a device installed. Did you install it?
It is installed, it's just a lockout. It's been locked out for
If I may explain, Judge.
Please.
He had it in a vehicle, and then that vehicle broke down. He got a new vehicle. You need title and license plates and all that. And so it's installed in a vehicle that doesn't run. And
That he's using another car?
He's got another car.
And he's using another car that doesn't have a device on it?
He did communicate with probation. They did get him a slip to change it, but to change the device out, but there was, like I say, there's a title issue or an issue with him getting the title.
I hope to God that you've not been driving. You stay with me, dude. How else what am I supposed to do? Let you go? Not only do you not have a device, but you're also driving a car that doesn't have an interlock on it. Mr. Delgado, what am I supposed to do with you? Tell me. Goes with you. I don't know, Donnelly, you know.
License plate, which makes sense with the title issue.
He got pulled over and it didn't have an interlock.
He got pulled over because the license plate did not have a record back, which makes sense with the no title issue.
They give him a ticket.
There is a case number. I'll call the officer and see what exactly they gave him. But there is a case number. It looks like a Class C case number.
Sorry, Donnelly.
It's all right. No, I'll get it, Judge.
It is what it is. I'll set it at 5,001, you know, and then we'll go from there. You know, if he bonds out, or when, not if, but when he bonds out, just come back and then we'll have to do more bond conditions. Hopefully, we've got the message across to him now, you know.
All right, thanks, Judge.
Mr. Rodriguez was in court facing an assault charge involving his girlfriend after a physical argument. He tried asking the judge to lift his nighttime curfew so he could continue working. The judge reviewed the case details, including prior incidents, and responded very cautiously. Things escalated when the judge issued a strict no-contact order and warned him repeatedly about jail. In the end, the judge allowed the curfew change, but only with a final zero-tolerance warning. And that's what happens when you push your luck in court with a history already against you. If you enjoyed this case, hit like and subscribe for more courtroom chaos.